Good afternoon and welcome to the Volunteer Action Center's Agency Webinar, also known as the VAC Agency Webinar. My name is Rebecca Vorel and I am the Community Engagement Coordinator at the United Way of El Paso County. At this time, please put your phone on mute by pressing #6. Muting your phone will prevent conference members from hearing background noise during the presentation. Once the presentation is over, you can unmute your phone by pressing #6 again. Today's webinar is hosted by myself and my coworker Lori Gomez. Lori is the Marketing and Communications Coordinator at the United Way of El Paso County. This is our second webinar. Our first one was geared towards new users and can be found on YouTube. If you have any questions throughout the webinar, please post them and we will address them at the end. For those of you that are new, the VAC is a free service that connects people who are willing to share their time and talent through an online volunteer match program with organizations that are nonprofits or have special needs for helping hands. Agencies that register on the VAC website are able to post contact information, volunteer opportunities, product needs, and board needs. In addition, agencies receive emails from interested volunteers in the community, keep track of their volunteers' hours, and view statistics on their opportunity postings and agency page. Today, we will be going over how you and your agency can use all of these resources to expand your volunteer network. For those agencies that are new to the VAC and not registered, you can click on our Sign Up Here link, and it will take you to our agency registration page. The sign-up process occurs in 3 major steps. The first step is to enter your agency's name. This step ensures that someone else in your organization has not already entered your information. The second step is that when you click Sign Up at the end of this page, you will be asked for more detailed information about your agency. And finally, the third step. After filling out the information about your agency, you can fill out information for as many volunteer opportunities or events that you have, product donations that you need, and board positions that are open to the public. In order to show you how to do this, I'm going to create an example agency, and I'm just going to call it VAC Example. I then accept the agency agreement terms. Just as a reminder, our website is a completely free service. We will never ask you to pay because we see this as a great resource for the community. So right now I'm going to click on I agree. Once I'm taken to the Add Agency Listing page, I can fill in information about my agency that will then be made available to the public. I'm going to go down this form and practice filling it out. It's important that you include a brief description and history of your agency so that volunteers know what they're signing up for and who they will be helping out. It's also important to include at least 2 contacts in case of vacation or busy time so that the volunteers are able to get in contact with someone at your organization. So I'm just right now going to enter our pretend office phone number. And I'm going to enter an example primary contact. And it's important for the contact information that you include an email. Now another example location. and any password you want. I'm just going to do 12345 and answer a password question. Now going to click on Save and Continue, and this will take you to the suggestions to improve your listing page. This page will inform you of spelling and grammatical errors, so it's important that you pay attention because it will tell you if your information is correct or not. And I'm just going to continue with no additional changes. The next page you'll be taken to will give you the option to upload your agency's logo. We suggest you do this to make your agency's page more appealing and help El Pasoans recognize your branding. So I'm going to click on Browse. And then I'm going to go in and choose a logo. So this one was too large, and it'll tell you if it works or not. However, that's how you would go about adding the logo. Now that you have registered, you will be taken to our agency's homepage. Whenever you sign into the VAC, it will take you directly to this page. On this page, you will see several tabs, each of which directs you to a different part of the site where you can post valuable information to the public. We'll start with the overview page. This page informs you of the tasks you have, of upcoming news, of the spotlight, and general administration options. Underneath the tasks section, the website informs you of any suggestions it has for your page, such as adding a logo or adding a volunteer opportunity. It will also inform you if volunteers who are interested in one of the opportunities that you have posted have contacted you. We call this a referral. You can reply to these possible volunteers by phone or through your personal email. And we want to note that you'll receive the same generic email generated from the site when volunteers are interested. Next is the news section. When a big event is going on with the United Way in the community or throughout the U.S., we feature it in the news segment. Right now, we are promoting Global Youth Service Day, for example. Global Youth Service Day is April 26th, 27th, and 28th, and it is the largest service event for youth ages 5 through 25 in the world. If you and your agency would like to get involved, please feel free to contact us. And just so you know, we try to change the news update monthly to keep it current. And if any of you have any news that you'd like us to post, you can feel free to email us. The Spotlight just gives a volunteer spotlight of the month. This month it is Odyssey Hospice. However, your organization can also nominate a specific volunteer and we will recognize them in the spotlight portion. And finally, there is the General Administration section. Under this category, you have the ability to view statistics on your volunteer listings, view current and past spotlights, retrieve your link, where you will be provided with an HTML address to share on social media websites, and change your password. So just to show you, if you want to learn about the Spotlight, you would click on the link and it takes you to that page. If you would like to link to your listing, click on the link and then you can copy this link and put it into whatever website you would like. And finally, you can change your password if you really want to. The next tab at the top of your homepage is the Agency Listing tab. This page features general administration as well as your organization's general information. Under General Administration, the website informs you of the status of your organization, meaning whether or not you've been approved, and also items pending approval. For example, it will let you know if your posted volunteer opportunity has been approved by us at the United Way, or if this volunteer opportunity is about to expire. Just to remind you, when you post a volunteer opportunity, we at the United Way have to approve it before it goes live on the site. We approve volunteer opportunities daily, and this process is to ensure that the posts are credible and follow our guidelines. We also double check the post for spelling and accuracy. And just to reiterate, we do check this daily. We don't do it on Saturday and Sunday, but anything that you put up on Monday through Friday, we will put up onto the website that day. And if you have posted it on Saturday or Sunday, it will be up by Monday. Also on this page, you have the ability to view and edit your organization's general information. You can do this by clicking on any of the edit links. For example, if I want to edit my contact, I click on the edit link, and then I can go in there and either add a contact or delete one or change the information. I'm now going to turn the mic over to my coworker, Lori.
Hi. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start on the next tab on your homepage, which is the most important tab, and that's the Opportunities tab. On this page, you can view your active volunteer opportunities that are live on the website, your inactive volunteer opportunities, and a list of both your active and inactive opportunities combined. It's helpful to be able to view your inactive volunteer opportunities because if you have the same event every year, you can edit and renew your volunteer opportunities or simply view what your past opportunities were. Below this, you will see two links that allow you to add new volunteer opportunities. A date-specific opportunity is an event or project that happens on a certain day. For example, you might have an annual festival on February 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Well, you will need volunteers. The second option is an ongoing volunteer opportunity. This would be a volunteer position that can be done at any time and can be something like you need a volunteer for an office for 20 hours a week to help with filing. We're going to demonstrate how to create an ongoing volunteer opportunity. We'll go ahead and pretend we're looking for an office assistant. When you're creating the title of your volunteer opportunity, make sure it's something eye-catching and interesting. Try to be as detailed as possible in the opportunity description. Under requirements, it's very important to include any age restrictions, clothing requirements, and application process details. For example, if you need a background check or a drug screening performed. Under the expiration date, you will notice that ongoing opportunities expire after 3 months. This is to ensure that all information is up to date. It is simple and easy to renew any ongoing opportunities when they expire, and we're going to show you how to do this in a little bit. In the tag category, you list keywords for your opportunity or agency. This helps volunteers easily find your opportunity when they search by keywords. For example, you could put office because this is an office opportunity. The next page is a specific guidelines page. These are checkboxes which help define your opportunity. It's important to fill this out because this knowledge is useful when volunteers do an advanced volunteer opportunity search. For our office volunteer opportunity, I would check the boxes adults and young adults because this is who works in our office and who the volunteer will work with. Weekdays because our office is open Monday through Friday. Individual because we only want one volunteer at a time. And general office because this is the skill set we're looking for. Now click Save and Continue. Another suggestion to improve your listing page. This is another suggestion to improve your listings page. And we'll go ahead and continue with no additional changes. Note that mistakes are highlighted in red. On this page, you confirm your opportunity's location or add an additional location. Now that you're done, you can manage this opportunity, add another volunteer opportunity, or just go to My Home. We'll go ahead and go to the home page. Now we're going to review following up on referrals and renewing volunteer opportunities. Renewing opportunities means that you will reactivate past opportunities that have expired. In order to demonstrate this, we'll go ahead and log out and log into our example profile. Once you've created your agency, you will click on the Login tab at the top of the VAC homepage and then click on We have a separate login for agencies link. And now we'll go ahead and log in with the agency's name. If you've forgotten your password, you can click the Forgot Your Password link and answer your login question. If that doesn't work, then we can send you a new password to any email address we have on record, or you can contact a member of our staff to request a new password. Here we go. Underneath my tasks, it says that I have to follow up on a referral. When a volunteer sends you a referral, an email will be sent to your personal email account that you registered on the VAC and to your home page. The email that is sent to your personal account will look like this. In order to respond, you can click on the phone link or email link. As a reminder, the VAC is just a portal for you to get in touch with El Paso volunteers. Your agency is responsible for getting in contact with the volunteers who email you, although if you have any issues, you can contact the VAC staff. Once you have responded to their request through email or by phone, you can change the status of their request on the VAC website. Currently, the status of my referral is inquired. That means someone has inquired about volunteering, but I have not yet responded to them. If I have already responded to them over the phone or by email, I can change the status to complete. That will help you keep track of volunteer inquiries and let us at the VAC know that you have replied to their request. You can also click on the Referral tab and be taken directly to the referral page. Another ability you have is to renew your volunteer opportunities. Once a volunteer opportunity has expired, go to the Inactive Opportunities link to renew them. If you have an annual event that you'll need the same volunteers for, instead of creating an entirely new opportunity, you can simply update and activate the opportunity that you had on the page last year. If you want to update this opportunity, click on the link. The top of this page will tell you how many people have seen the volunteer opportunity, when the opportunity was created, and when it expired. If you would like to renew the listing with no changes, click in the boxes next to General Information, Contact Info, and Location Info, and then click Update. However, if you want to change the information for this opportunity, click on the Edit tab at the right and edit the information that you would like to change. Once you're on this page, you can update your information on the volunteer opportunity. So I'm going to go ahead and give it back over to Rebecca.
Okay, the next tab on your agency homepage is the Events tab. We're actually going to skip talking about this, however, because it's something that we don't really use. Besides the Events tab is the Disaster tab. This is a tab that we luckily do not have to use right now, but in the event of a disaster in El Paso, the tab would become very handy. The Disaster page is the place to find volunteers before and after a disaster strikes. This section gives you the tools to find those volunteers and make sure they are trained, screened, and ready for when a disaster occurs. On this page, you can watch an 11-minute disaster training movie. And this is a great tool to prepare your agency and your volunteers in the event that a disaster occurs. There's also a link where you can find or add your own disaster project. I'm going to click on this link. So let's say there was a flood in El Paso. I could post a project that my agency might be doing. For example, signing in the homeless at the homeless shelter. And then I would just fill out the rest of the page with the contact, the description, the location, and so on. In addition, on the Disaster tab, you can view lists of disaster projects and also affiliated volunteers. An important tab that some of you might not know about is the Board Connections tab. On this page, you can post your agency's open board positions or just general board information. So I'm going to click Continue. Right now, we already have our board information. However, this is where you could enter information about your board or update it if you have already entered it. And this is one part of the site that we're trying to grow, so we encourage you to post your agency's information. It's a great resource if you're looking for new board members or want the public to know more about your agency's board. Another tab we will be reviewing is the Product Connections tab. Here, you can post requests for donations. I'm going to click Continue and post an item that your agency needs. For example, you might need toys to give to children in need at Christmas time. And so what I would do is go down the page and then fill out the form. So here I would type in the quantity that I'm looking for, which is 100. I also say what it is. It's a children's item and it's toys. And then I'd add a brief description. The age group, and maybe the gender. And I'd click Save and Continue. Just like the volunteer opportunity, your request for a product connection gets sent to the United Way for approval before going live on the site. The second to last tab that we're going to be reviewing is the Hours tab. El Pasoans who have volunteered with your agency can submit their hours to you electronically through the VAC. Once they have submitted their hours, you can choose to verify them or deny them. This gives both the volunteer and you a record of their volunteer hours. It's a great way for volunteers to show proof of their volunteer experience to their school or another organization. So here, ours are already verified. However, if I wanted to change it, I would just click on the details and then I could change it to verified or unverified. The final tab that we're going to review is the Contact tab. And this is a tab where you would go and change the contacts for your agency. For example, if you have someone who's going to be leaving your agency, so you want to change who the emails are going to be sent to, you can just click on Edit. And then what I would do is I would add a contact. For example, I might add Lori to the contact and her information. Click OK. Let me add a phone number. And then I can change the contact. So if I want to change the contact from Jason to Lori, I can do that, and I would then save it. Okay, well, that concludes our presentation. Thank you for joining us today in the VAC Agency webinar, and we hope that you have a wonderful day.